see you. Welcome to those who are watching live with us tonight and those who are watching later on the replay. I'm Diana Brown. With me is the ever amazing
Dan Wilson, and together we are Bingewatch.
We love to say
we're not always in sync. Not always.
Not always. Back in the days of in the real world, it was a lot easier to say that at the same time.
It was, because we could feel each other's breath, and now it's all just ones and zeros.
Ones and zeros. Dan, I'm a little bit beside myself with joy.
Are you beside yourself with joy? Should we get that in post-production?
Oh, see what he did there? See what he did there. I'm excited for two reasons. I'm excited because of our guests, and I'm excited for some news that you're about to share.
Yes, I am. So, first off, I want to say again, thank you. We're here on YouTube. You know what you do on YouTube. You like, you subscribe. That way we know who you are, you know who we are, it's more like a family, a community. And speaking of community, we have launched our very own Patreon page, which we would invite you to go ahead and visit. This basically means that you can not only see our shows, but you can come and actually become part of our community. We have a little tip jar, a friend of the show, for just $2 a month, saying, thanks for doing shows. We like what you do. Here's a little something to show our appreciation. You can do a $5 a month ticket holder, which will get you backer credit on videos of our shows, updates available only to folks who are our patrons. And for $10 a month, we're also adding backstage passes and other updates. We're evolving this. So also let us know what kind of updates you'd like to be seeing us doing if you want to join our community. But we're very excited to be doing this. So again, it's at patreon.com. Just do a search for Bingewatch Improv and you'll find us. So excited!
Yay! Dan did all the work on that. Let's give him some love. Yes, beautiful humans watching. So many fabulous members of the Leela Improv community and the Moment Improv community. And I bring both of those amazing companies up because our guests are super improv titans who come together as shades of gray. And we are honored because not only is this a reunion show for this fabulous duo, Shades of Grey, this is their virtual debut.
I did not realize this was their virtual debut. Well, I am doubly honored, and right? I was honored before.
I know. I'm so excited. I also want to give a shout out to our production manager, Stacy Marshall. Let's hear it for Stacy Marshall. Yes, some love in the chat. Awesome. I am so excited. I would love to go. Is this wrong? Can we go backstage and talk to our guests?
If it's wrong, I don't want to be right.
I love that song.
Oh, is it a song?
Wasn't it a song?
Anyway, let's go ahead and head backstage. Those of you who have been here before, you know that we violate all protocols and we actually go backstage to see the performers before they do their set. Don't do this in an actual theater. They will throw you out. But here, rules do not apply. So come and join me, and let's go ahead and check out Shades of Grey in the back. Hi, guys. Look at you. Oh,
is
it's so nice.
Banky? Is that your Banky?
No, maybe.
I think it's very mature and beautiful, if it is. So.
All actors have their rituals.
Yeah. We're so happy you're here. Oh my goodness. I'm a little overwhelmed and excited to have you both here. You both have been such an important part of my improv journey, and you have both in your respective home theaters been so gracious to Bingewatch and had us both on your actual stages and
many times.
Many times, and we've had the joy of playing Leela's virtual stage, and so it's such a privilege to host you on our virtual stage, our little improv salon. Dan, say something, or I'm just going to keep babbling like a psychotic.
This is also Marcus's second visit to Bingewatch and Friends. So earlier with Joe Liss and now with Jill Eichman. And so you truly are friends of Bingewatch and Friends. Yeah.
No
How are you
false
guys feeling about it?
advertising on this one, right? No false advertising with the
No,
price.
no, no. I mean, other folks
No.
secretly hate us, but you guys are awesome.
No. Nothing but the truth here.
Mhm.
You guys have a nice turkey day?
Yes.
Mm.
Mhm.
So now, Jill, you're a mom. I understand that you're a mom. What is your daughter's favorite thing about Thanksgiving?
Oh, she
I
discovered.
can.
Oh, go ahead.
I know. Leftovers.
I mean, leftovers
Yes.
were a big deal to her this year. Like, the concept blew her mind. She was like, we get to have Thanksgiving again? And I was like, yes, and again, and again, and again. So she was
Until
like
it's gone.
over the moon. And she knows, like, we do like a fruit salad and like whipped cream, like
Ooh,
ambrosia salad.
ambrosia.
Yes, is the fancy name for it. So it was the cutest thing for her today, which was like, I would like some ambrosia salad, please. So that was really good.
That is precious. That is absolutely precious. Thank you for sharing that with us.
I can gush about my cutie as much as I want. Yes.
It's a mom's prerogative, absolutely.
Mhm.
So, shall we
I
let
want
them
to.
do their...
But you are adorable.
I just want to say thank you again to the two of you for bringing us on. And Jill, I'm stoked to play. Let's play.
Yeah, let's play.
So speaking of play, you've got a little
Yeah.
time before your set starts. How long, Dan? They've got like 25.
seconds.
Cool.
Awesome.
Oh, thanks.
Thank
Bye.
you. This will be fun.
Hello.
Hello. Hello again.
Hello again. It was like almost like 25 seconds that we were in like another location on the planet.
Yes. And we're doing a show again.
I'm super stoked.
Yeah. Could you
So,
imagine our next, last time we did a show that this time would be online? Could you even imagine that? Thinking that,
no,
I know, it's crazy.
no, but there's so many things that we couldn't have imagined, right?
Yeah. So many. Yes.
Um, so I feel like we should tell our fine audience like what we're going to be doing,
Mhm.
because we've done it for quite a while,
Yeah.
right?
I know
I,
those pictures were super fun to watch, like going down memory lane. I think that one where we're sitting down on with the mural in the background,
yeah.
that might be like 2012, I think.
Well, the one that we're on the tennis court was
Yeah.
even earlier, right?
Wow.
Because I remember we went, that was like 2007 maybe.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So and I remember that after the tennis court, because we ran out of light,
Yeah.
our photographer Oroville, he goes by Jeff, but he goes by Oroville. He then took us to a McDonald's, and we had to shoot inside of a McDonald's. Remember that?
Yes, I do. I do. Now I do.
Now you do. Well,
Now I
you
do.
know. So I would say we've come a long way since doing shows in like pizza parlors,
Yep.
because we did
Yep.
that once.
We did a pizza parlor. We've done a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
Uh, we've done lots of weird shows. Yeah.
So that's what you cut your teeth on, really, right?
It makes
Uh,
keeps you humble.
so we've got some suggestions. So Jill, why don't you let them know what we do?
Yeah, so we're gonna do kind of like a 3-act play. We're gonna see the same two characters through 3 pivotal moments in time. We'll start in the present, and then we'll go to their past, and then end in the future.
Solid.
Yeah, I think
We
it's a solid intro. I don't think there's
we
any
just
questions about that.
no, it's very straightforward.
Yeah.
So we have some suggestions. The suggestion that we get, right, is something you wish you had said today to someone but did not.
Yes.
And what's really funny about this is like, I kind of want to say the Chicago thing.
Yeah, share it. I think that's fun.
Like, so we'd been, doing all these shows in San Francisco. Wonderful, wonderful, beautiful Bay Area. And everyone is just so loving. So like, we'll ask that question. We'll get like, oh, I love you. Yes, you should have said that earlier today. Or like, I really like that sweater on you. We get very nice things. And then we go to Chicago and right out of the gate, we get screw off.
Hey, I heard something different. It wasn't screw off, but maybe you're saying that
Oh,
for a YouTube audience.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That was a little.
Longer than screw off.
Take screw and upgrade it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, anyways, we've got these wonderful possibilities. We have make that 2 pumpkin pies. We've got if you can afford to go on vacation, you can afford to pay child support. And we also have squirrel death is a love sonnet. And then, of course, we have make your own taco. I mean, I wonder what one I would choose.
You choose it. Which one do you want?
Oh, I mean, you know me well enough.
Make your own taco?
Done. Make your own taco.
Make your own taco. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Boom. Um,
What?
Hi.
What do you want?
Well, I was walking by, and I noticed that this is a new establishment.
Carl, I just opened the store. Okay? I opened the store.
Yeah.
I'm going to serve some tacos.
Yeah.
I don't need a welcome wagon to the neighborhood, okay?
But that's what happens when you open up a new place in a new place, right? That's what happens when you move to a new place. Really, almost anything having to do with places, I think you should have a welcome wagon.
Listen, I know you're the guy in the neighborhood everybody likes, goes to the establishments, is at the donut store, at the coffee shop. I'm sure you get all the freebies. You're not getting any freebies from Darla, okay?
Okay, Darla. Okay, so I'll just tell everyone, hey, Darla doesn't want to see any of you. Send the monkey home. Send this guy on stilts. No, balloons. You're gonna go over to 16th and Foreigner. I'm shifting you over to a birthday party. No, I'm sorry. She wants no customers. Go away. Go away.
Oh, I want customers.
Oh,
Customers, Carl. I just don't want this nonsense, okay? I don't want this nonsense.
I literally brought you customers.
You brought a party to my door. I don't want a party. I want a customer. I'm making money here. Our business is about making money?
Sure.
It's not a party. It's not a party. It's about making money.
I feel like perhaps you have improperly branded this engagement. A welcome party needs tacos. I could have normally we hire a taco truck for this sort of thing, but I thought that would be bad.
Carl, do you have a family? Do you have kids? You've got a wife? You have any friends? Okay? Listen.
No, I do not.
Okay, well maybe, like, I'm sure all the businesses love having you around and everything, but maybe it's time to make some friends. Okay? Time to make some friends.
Okay. I see what you're getting at. You think that somehow my boisterous nature has something to do with my lack of friends, a wife, children, a house, a mortgage, a better paying job, a belt that fits. I get it.
Carl, listen. Happy to give you a taco. But you know what? I'm not doing what we did last time. Okay?
Okay. Okay. I look, I'm not coming here for any of that. I wanted to see you do good. Well, I know an English teacher. She would have killed me. I think, is it well or is it good?
It's
I
well.
hope you do well. I want you to do well here. You're new to this neighborhood in the city. You know?
Chicago. It's a
Sure.
tough one. It's a tough one right now.
Yeah. Well, everywhere's tough.
Everywhere's tough.
Everywhere is tough.
Listen, Carl, I'm somebody who puts my head down and works hard. Okay?
Sure.
All right? I appreciate you wanting to spread the joy and have a friendly kind of customer service provider relationship. But this is purely transactional, okay? If you got money, I'll give you a taco.
Have I shown you my card?
Your card.
Yeah, I've got a card. I've got a card now.
From
Things
the-
are different. Things are different now. I got cards. Put the logo that I put on the card on stationery. You know?
Okay.
So one could say I have letterhead. That's not a pickup line. Back in the day, it may have been a pickup line. Hey, you should check out my letterhead. But it's not a pickup line. I literally have letterhead.
Okay.
Here.
Looks good. I like the logo.
I designed it.
Yeah, I mean, it looks just like you with the two fingers pointing at the other person and smiling. Yeah.
Right?
And it leaves an impact. I mean, if this is what your brand.
I actually used impact font.
Well,
Because, like, you know.
Carl, I think it looks good. From one business person to another, I think it looks good.
No, you can keep that. That's yours. I got a crazy deal on it. Huh?
You got a crazy deal? What's the deal?
Oh, I got a crazy deal on them. I got like 1,000 cards for $250.
From Joshua at the stationery store, right?
Yeah. You know, I brought the party brigade to him, and I brought a taco truck. People ate those tacos up.
Now, where'd you get a taco truck?
Look, you don't think a guy like me has lists? I've got lists for days. You need a piñata guy? I know a piñata guy. You need someone to do your taxes? Brenda's great. I have a lot of connections that I've built up a long time.
You tell me who you got for your taco truck, Carl. You tell me right now.
Ooh, look at you. Feels like I struck a nerve or something. You're getting all hot and bothered over here. Nancy's tacos.
Those are not tacos. Those are not tacos.
I mean, they're meat, and cheese,
They're all fancy. They got
cilantro,
things in them. They're like
onions.
fusion tacos. They've got like Thai chili peppers and
Yeah.
kimchi and Mediterranean falafel. That's not
Yeah.
a taco.
They have a sushi taco too now. They just put poke in a banana leaf. You don't eat the banana leaf.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna throw up.
Wait, no, don't go anywhere.
Carl, how could you?
You weren't even in existence yet.
I was working on it.
Well, now, if you want, whenever some new place comes to the neighborhood, I could possibly, maybe, have your organization come and serve up tacos. Or I could just have Nancy. It's up to you.
Talk about this later. I got some setup to do. I got your card, okay?
Are you sure you want to go? Okay, fine. You can go.
Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for opening up shop. I wish you luck. Hey.
Happy New Year!
Ha! Hey! Happy New Year!
Is that you, Carl?
Yeah!
What you doing out on the street tonight?
I can tell you what I'm not doing.
Wrigleyville? Of all places?
What?
Wrigleyville. You're in Wrigleyville.
Yeah. You know, I don't have, they, took me. It's nice seeing you here. Wasn't expecting to see anyone that I knew, though.
Come over.
No, it's okay.
Hey, dude, what's up? Dude, what's going on? You smell like shit.
Okay, look, you come and see someone you haven't seen for a while, and that's what you say to them.
Sorry, I just call it like I see it.
Yeah.
Smell it in this case. Oh. Dude, you need a shower.
Look, I am. Hold on. I'm sorry you had to see that. Can I use that napkin that's in your pocket?
Yeah. Just a little too much celebration. Keep it. A little too much celebration? What's going on, dude?
If you can celebrate sorrow. I was kicked out of the apartment
Fucking landlord.
about a week ago. He said I didn't have I was back rent. I've been trying to get a job.
Well,
things haven't.
no, there's no jobs in the restaurants anymore, so.
Yeah. You know. You look good.
I don't know. Things are good.
Yeah.
They're
I
just
mean, by comparison, it's a low bar. Sorry, that was rude.
no.
You
It's
look.
listen. I got some inheritance. It's nothing
What?
that it's nothing that I did of my own accord. I got
Must
a
be nice.
I got a rich aunt. I got a rich
Yeah.
aunt. I was a favorite. I don't know why. She liked my brassy personality, but like Aunt Cindy was sitting on a stack of money.
That made me think of Miss Muffet, only if the tuffet was made of.
Cold hard cash. Listen. You need a place to stay.
I...
Hey, listen.
No.
We've worked together. I trust you, man, with
Yeah.
my life. You work a fry shift with a dude. You trust each other with life, with that grease spilling on your face constantly, being in the weeds at midnight in Chicago, in Wrigleyville, right? We know what it's like. I got your back. I got your back, man.
I mean, you look really, really good. As in, like, did you use some of Aunt Cindy's money to fix that grease fire on your face?
The first thing that I did, man. I'm not walking around with this shit.
You get money and you go to the cosmetics. You didn't, you still didn't need the cosmetics.
What are you doing? Carl, what are you doing? You're drunk.
I'm just...
Come on, let's go. You're drunk. What are you doing?
You would literally let me stay at your place.
Yeah, I got a great place. Okay? I got like a guest room. It's like I'm gonna Airbnb it or something, and it's all ready. Just I haven't Airbnb'd yet, Come on.
I mean, just for a little while, right?
Where are you gonna go now? The restaurants aren't even open, okay?
I was going to... I mean, I could show you my place.
You pointing to what I think you're pointing to?
Yeah, it's right around there. It's literally nothing special.
You gotta get out of those SROs. It's dangerous.
What does that mean if, like, you can't even have enough rent for an SRO? Huh?
It means
what kind of country are we living in?
It means you don't have enough money for an SRO. That's all it means. Don't put a bunch of shit on this, okay? Carl, look at me.
Are you not putting shit on this?
No, I'm not putting shit on this. People fall into hard times. We're all falling into hard times right now. Okay? We're all falling into hard times. It's dark times. We gotta help each other out.
Do I still smell?
Yeah, you smelling. Come on.
Because you're a little closer now. I just noticed.
I'm closer because I'm passionately persuading you to come to my place and get yourself cleaned up, okay? You're gonna get back on your feet. Don't worry. This ain't charity. Okay? You're gonna get back on your feet. Come on.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Sure. What do I have to lose? What do I have to gain? Right?
good seeing you. I'm glad I ran into you.
I am too.
Just, I've been thinking about you, okay? Since the restaurant's closed, like, wondering how you been.
That's nice. All right, well,
All right, let's go.
let's see this house that the Muffet, Cindy's Muffet bought.
Let's go. Let's get you some coffee, too.
Yeah. Oh boy. Hey there. What happened?
What are you doing here?
What? Okay, you smell. Are you okay?
I'm not okay. You okay?
Doing all right. It's been a while.
You here to get something?
Yeah. I am.
Just trying to survive, okay?
Yeah,
Just like the rest of us, just like all of us here.
yeah,
We're
I
all just
get
trying
it.
to survive.
I get it. You don't have to fear me. Okay? Here.
What's that, a sandwich?
I mean, it's it is a sandwich bag, but it doesn't have a sandwich in it.
What kind of bread is that? Is that rye bread?
It's not a sandwich. It's money.
Can't eat money.
No, but you can buy something with it. Will you just take it?
I'm not taking money from you.
Just come on, just take it. No, this is not a handout.
Well,
Okay?
then be on your way then.
No, this is not a handout. It's it's your it's an advance on your first month of employment.
Employment? What are you talking about?
Look, it's super important for you to understand that I had nothing to do with the eviction. I had nothing to do with it.
You
I didn't.
You hired Nancy.
I.
You and Nancy. You and those kimchi, Thai infused, California fusion,
Look, the
sushi
world.
hot dog tacos. You put me out of business. You and Nancy, you put me out of business. I'm a straight shooter selling authentic tacos, and then you got on the interwebs and started using the Facebooks and the
Are you done?
YouTubes
Are
and the
you done?
Instagrams.
Are you done? You said you didn't want any of my help. You said you didn't want any of my market research. You said you didn't want anything from me. I tried, and you kept shooting me down. Of course, I'm going to stop trying at some point. So we had to hire Nancy for one gig. I didn't realize that one gig was going to snowball and then turn into Nancy's Tacos getting the huge amount of government funding that it did. But it did, and it is what happened. And even though it wasn't my fault, I don't believe it was my fault. I want to help.
I want your help. I want your money.
Well, guess what? I am not going to let you be out here alone. I'm not leaving without you. You asked me what I came here for. I came here for something that I should not have let go.
Which is?
You. When I was down on my luck and I was living on the street, you were there. You took me in to this Muffet Tuffet in the sky. Nobody's perfect. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. But when you set up your taco shop, I thought that this could be the chance. This could be the chance that I could come in and I could help you. I could repay you back. And it went south because fate would have it elsewise, otherwise.
I'll move on. I'll go somewhere else.
But you don't need to.
I know how to make tacos.
I know you know how to make tacos.
I don't need help making tacos.
Then you can make your own damn taco.
You just sit with me for a little bit.
Yeah.
I love this shop.
I do like what you did.
I loved you coming by. Skipping in. Way too caffeinated for your own good, and the way we'd razz each other. You pull on my heartstrings, Carl.
You play mine.
Sure there's not a sandwich in that bag.
There's not a sandwich in that bag.
I could really put down a sandwich right now.
Yeah, I don't like sandwiches. You know this about me. I could eat a burrito every single day or a taco, but not a sandwich. I think it's probably because when I was young, my mother would subject me to liverwurst. I don't even know what that is.
That's horrible.
Yeah. Ready for the joke? It was the worst.
Bad joke.
I know, but it was right there. You're going to be fine. I already know that. We're going to be fine. The question is, can we be fine together?
Trying to give me a hug.
I'm just giving you my hands. It's up to you if you want to take them. Okay, well, I'm not just gonna stand here and hold my hands out.
Give me a second.
Okay.
Takes time to make good food.
I know that.
Don't just throw some kimchi on a taco and call it a taco.
Luckily, I'm not Nancy.
Look, I'm holding your hands.
I see that. All right. That's the first step. Step 2, pick up the money. Step 3, come chillax. All right?
And that's our show.
Hey! Jill Eichmann! Either there, or there. Thank you so much. That was a lot of fun.
That was fun.
I'm going to go.
Okay, I'll go ahead and introduce Bingewatch. Thanks so much for playing with me. And thank you. So now I'm going to bring to the stage the stars of the show. They are incredible improvisers. The first time I saw Dan Wilson and Diana Brown do Bingewatch, my jaw literally dropped. They are incredible improvisers. They are masters of words. They are just intelligent and connected and incredible actors. They got it all. They're like triple, quadruple, what's the word for 5? Quintuplet threats of improvisers. Hopefully this is a glorious enough introduction because they deserve that. Let's bring to the stage, the virtual stage of Bingewatch and Friends, Bingewatch!
Oh, 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 oh.
Yes! Thank you so much. Let's give it up, and I mean give it up, for Shades of Grey!
Improv does not have to be funny. It has to be true. And that is so exemplified in the work of Jill and Marcus.
Extraordinary. Good humans, we have waited a long time to see that amazing duo back on stage together, and it was worth the wait. They delivered. Jill Eichmann and Marcus Sams, thank you so much for bringing your talent, your artistry, and your humanity to our stage. It was extraordinary. The chat is going crazy. People loved it so much. Wow, that's what we do this, so we can bring people on that we adore and that we respect and that have inspired us. I'm going to let Dan talk now.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and bring us back to what folks came here for, which is to see a show. So, they've seen one amazing show. Let's give them another one. Now, I've been looking at the chat at the various shows that people love to watch, what they've been binge watching, and I have a little list here So I'm just going to read these off. We have as possible ingredients for our little improv stew tonight the Great British Baking Show, the holiday episodes in particular, Supernatural, The Queen's Gambit, Shakespeare and Hathaway, The Undoing, The Crown, and it isn't really a show, but is a annual favorite, the Charlie Brown Christmas Special.
Ooh, so much lovely goodness there.
So much to play with here, although I somewhat think that at some point we're going to go British. I don't know why.
I don't
There's
know,
just
maybe
a
because
few options.
20%, no, 70% of our
British Baking Show, Queen's Gambit, Shakespeare and Hathaway, The Crown. 4 of our 8 options are all British. So yeah.
So 50%. Okay. Well, I'm leaning into the Great British Baking Show, or Bake Off, as they like to call it over there.
Okay, fantastic. I would be amused to see that mixed up with Supernatural, which were our first 2 suggestions for the evening.
Okay. All right. So thank you for your amazing suggestions. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the very first episode of
The Demon Tart.
Well,
Sister?
yes.
Sorry, I know I should probably call you by your name, but this feels important.
Well,
Momentous, if you will.
rather. No.
You ready? Sorry, no, continue.
You've just got that expression on. And when you've that expression, I start to get the feeling that something's afoot.
Well, I've been having visions, you know.
Oh.
They come to me in dark nights and in dark places.
Well, tell me, have you parted the cling film veil, and what has it exposed?
Mostly breads, occasionally cakes, and even, dare I say it, the odd creme brulee.
I have one question and one question alone. Are we talking about a soggy bottom situation?
That's the worst part.
No.
They've all got soggy bottoms.
No!
Even the creme brulee, which you would think is nothing but a soggy bottom, even the container itself, sagged under the weight of its evil.
There's something wrong with this. Something truly beyond the scope of human understanding.
I need you, sister. I cannot face these evils alone. Ever since our father left.
Right. Well, he did rather sod off, didn't he?
He did.
He looked at me, he said, "Prove the dough," and then he was gone.
I have pondered those words for so long.
What does it bloody well mean? I mean, prove the dough. It could mean, test your mettle. It could mean, the proof is in the pudding, as it were. It could mean a lot of bloody things, but I don't know what he meant by it.
I think that is part of what we must do together. We must take up his work. He was so consumed with finding the dessert that killed our mother. I think that we must go forth and find for our own selves the answers. Will you go with me, sister?
Sister, of course I will follow you wherever you ask me to go. I've a treacle tart in the oven, and I'm anxious to let it finish.
Did you bless it first?
Well, I tried, but you know my blessings are not strong when I do them alone. I require the power of 2.
I will go with you into the kitchen. I have with me a vial of holy water.
Into the kitchen you will go and bless the tart of treacleness?
I will.
Oh, sister, you have not touched the vial of the water that is holy in so very long. I thought your faith had faltered.
I did leave the convent, it's true, and came back to my true sister, not the sisters who I know in name only.
I'm so grateful. I don't like them flapping about like a bunch of great birds.
I saw one turned into a great bird once. It was the night I left. She was burnt along the edges. May I call you by your given name, sister?
I think at this point you better.
My actual sister. I've gotten so unused to saying actual names.
Say your own first so I know it's really you. I mean, for all I know, you could be being impersonated by a doppelganger. Cheap
It
substitute.
is possible. The baker who deceives has been known to make dozens alike, all identical, same in texture, flavor, and coloring as the other.
Each one more scrumptious than the last.
But, Beatrice, know that I am your sister Geraldine, your twin, older by a mere 5 minutes.
Yes, and I've never let you forget it. Sorry.
We were baked in the same oven, you and I.
We were, and there was one of those little pie birds, and it started to let the steam out. Well, metaphorically speaking, that was you screaming.
Yes,
and... you arrived, you screamed, everyone said. I couldn't hear because I was still inside, and things are very muffled inside, as it were. I'm babbling. I do that when I'm uncomfortable, nervous, or worried about a treacle tart.
Let's take care of that tart, sister. Sorry, Geraldine.
It's all right. Say your name again. I've missed it so.
Beatrice.
I used to call you B and BB and Beatrice Bodacious Boldenly Lee and...
What's that noise?
It's either...
I fear we have waited too late.
Yeah. The treacle then perhaps cannot be blessed but must be destroyed?
If we do not, it will consume us. Okay. Get out the weapons. It's just not right, I'm telling you. It's just not right at all.
Well, that's true. There's a lot of things not right. I mean, frankly, the tent itself seems to be possessed.
You know, normally ghosts haunt places that are stable. They've got history. But this is ephemeral. It's a tent. And yet, things go flying left and right like some poltergeist's having a fit.
Well, I know. I mean, yesterday I was in here and I got beamed in the head by the Swedish whisk. And they're not known for their violence, so you can tell it wasn't, of its own volition.
Right. But I'm still a bit offended you had a Swedish whisk in a British tent. It doesn't seem quite patriotic to me. I mean, we're leaving the EU for a reason.
Yeah.
You don't need any mingling with them others.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I was about to put this on the tree in the corner, but now with all the goings on, I'm thinking maybe it's a pointless idea. Probably just end up shattered on the floor with everything else. But the Swedish whisk, you're very upset. Rob,
well, I'm upset about a lot of things, to be quite honest. I'm upset about the fact that we've got things flying around the tent. I'm upset that it's not behaving according to the manual of spirits that I've spent so long studying. Or it's more of a pamphlet than manual, but still, it's got very small type.
It's more of a pamphlet. It's a trifold sort of single piece of paper, 8.5 by 11, double-sided, printed in sans serif font. I think it's about a 7 point, which is far too small. But I think they were trying to cut corners because they could have gone up to like an 11, which is very comfortable for the eyes. But they decided no, to just scrimp. And the paper is very flimsy. Was there a third thing?
I think you covered like 12 there, so I think you're pretty good, actually. Oh, that I'm upset about.
Yeah,
I'm upset about
that.
Right, with the fact that you don't return my phone calls, when we're not actually out here, ghost exploring.
Well, I was a little uncomfortable after our last interaction. I mean, it was such an incredible day. It was like, you looked at all the lovely desserts and said, that's a lovely pud. And then you and I got really drunk. And then, well, you know what happened.
Yeah, right. I got a little bit of, I put my finger in the pie, if you want to really sort of go into it, I suppose.
Yeah, you certainly did.
Little Jack Horner,
Yeah.
I
Did
said
you-
I was sorry. I said I was sorry.
It's all right.
It's all right, really. You want to do it again?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Is
I
it too?
wasn't expecting that answer.
I mean, is that much too forward? I mean, I know we've got ghosts throwing things around, and we've got very angry judges and contestants disappearing into the oven and not returning. And when the ogre eats you, it's a bad thing. But
It is. It is. I mean, they're not going to be there for the final party that way, you know.
no,
You just got to.
whoa,
You just. I know. It was a spatula, though. It's all right. It's not lethal. Not at that speed.
you're very brave. I mean, honestly, the edges on those spatulas coming right at your neck could decapitate you.
Right. Well, I've already lost my heart, so I might as well lose my head too.
Go on.
Or was that too much? Was that too much?
Brilliant. Almost drank a candle. You get me all addle-pated.
I just got to say, I think you're pretty. I think you're well baked. I do. I think you're perfectly crunchy on the outside. You've got that tough shell, but you're so light and flaky. You've just got. You are a well laminated croissant, is what you are.
In my wildest dreams, I've thought of a nice thing you might say to me. Something that would set me apart from all the others, because I've heard you get around. But a well-laminated croissant. Careful, that was a ladle.
Yeah.
A well-laminated croissant, you say?
You're a showstopper, you are.
Well, you are a
You're not a technical challenge. You are a show.
bit of a saucy pud, that's what you are.
Look, I'm thinking maybe we should just burn the tent. I think it's a lost cause at this point.
There's so much tradition and history in this tent. We've been setting it up and putting it down together for a long time. Letting it go up in flames. Granted, sacred ones, it would scourge away all the supernatural horror.
Well, it's that or call in the sisters. I mean, we can investigate, we can observe, we can record, but the sisters are the ones who are, well, they've got the powers.
And a bit of a sweet tooth. So I think they'd be willing to do their best to, Oh, and I heard tell. I heard one of the sisters left the sisterhood to go back to her sisterhood.
That's quite the sister act, if you ask me.
Right.
I just want you to know that I look. Oh,
Wait. Are you gonna
measuring spoon. My eye. My brain.
No! Oh no, you probably can't hear me right now, but I will avenge you. I promise. Or I'll try at least. Bloody hell. Drag you out of here, alright? Here we go.
Look, I'm terribly sorry for your loss, but there's not much I can do with him like this.
You don't understand. He was my one true love. My star baker, so to speak.
I am sorry for your loss. How did this happen?
Well, we were in the tent talking, and he
The
was
tent?
about to, Thank you for the tea, by the way.
You're welcome. Did this tent, by any chance... Is there a lot of emotion in this tent?
You should wear your hair back off your ears like that more often. You have really nice shaped ears, kind of like little shells. I'm sorry, I tend to digress.
No, it's all right. It's just... I've had visions of a tent and 6 tables. Sometimes 8, sometimes 4.
It depends on the stage of competition and the unholiness of the spirits.
This tent, It contains hopes. It contains fears, pride,
Lots of that.
and anger.
Oh, yeah. You've not seen anger until you've seen somebody try to wrestle oregano into a bread and have it positively say no.
There are spirits in your tent. Spirits of rage, of shame, of betrayal.
Yeah. It's those spirits that what did him in the head.
I was wondering about the...
It was the giant spoon.
Yes. It leaves a particular kind of injury.
Say more.
I can see like an after image
Oh.
of what causes a wound, especially if it is touched by spiritual energies. And this is one of those spoons that had like a spork quality to it,
Oh.
like you would use with certain kinds of pasta, perhaps. But it was the handle that went through. I'm sorry, this is very fresh for you.
I really loved him. I mean, we'd gotten drunk and had it off, but then, later, in the light of day, as the alcohol evaporated from my poor fetid brain, I realised it wasn't just that he was available and drunk, but I felt something for him. All the time we spent putting up that tent and taking it down and putting it back up again and taking it down. You get the idea. We became more than just co-workers. We became friends and then, well, lovers.
Well, I do know that if you spend enough time pitching a tent with a male friend, things can happen.
Is that why it's frowned upon in the schools of, you know, the children that wear the little matching uniforms? What's that called? Parochial. Is that it? I'm terrible with words.
Well, here in England, it's just public school, but yes.
Right. Well, is that why it's frowned on? Because tit pitching leads to woo pitching.
And woo pitching can lead to cutlery pitching. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but we'll have to take the body with us back to the tent. It's attuned to the spirits there. And his rage, if not quelled, will join the rage of those in that tent, those who have been shamed by a man called Hollywood.
Well,
you cannot add his spirit to theirs.
I mean, I watched one man cry over his spotted dick, and it was dreadful. He was shamed so far, he ended up curled up under his table in a fetal ball. We couldn't get him out of there to take the tent down. We just had to leave him there all weekend as he sobbed, and it rained outside, and the tent got horribly, horribly wet. And you know, it's really difficult to dry out a tent because, well, by its very nature, it's fabric and therefore absorbent.
Take him with me.
All right.
To the tent. We will avenge the spirits of those who have had their dick shamed by another. And you and I will face the spirit behind this, the one demon behind this baked hell.
Well, I'm right behind you, but I'm scared to death.
Well, be brave. And take the arms, I'll take the feet.
Fair enough. Here we go. All right. Oh, God. He really needs to lay off the treacle tart.
I sense it here. I sense it here.
By table number 3.
It is at the third table. This is the one with the oven that never quite cooks right, isn't it? The one where everyone else is able to bake to perfection, and this one always has something off because they've mistimed it.
Yeah, it's true.
It's an oven filled with rage.
Rage.
I'm sorry, I cut you off.
I spoke over you. It's hard being back here. The sight of lovemaking and death.
Hold this.
Right.
And then this. One for every known religion, every spiritual practice, every fetish.
Oh,
Folks love their cats.
that's true. Right. Okay. And wait, what's this one for then?
It's Canadians.
Oh, that's fair. Right.
Yes.
Wait, what about this one?
That is the light that shines for all those who are in darkness.
Oh, that's kind of poetic, isn't it?
It's also for the followers of Martha Stewart. Not a lot of folks know she has her own cult, but what else would you call it?
Right on the bottom, it says Martha Stewart, Omni Media and Cult. Who knew?
I knew. But
Sorry.
take my hands.
Okay.
Now, there's no exact science to this. All we have is a partial list of steps.
Right.
We'll have to improvise the rest.
Yes, and.
Yes, and. All we know is it's going to require sugar, flour,
Butter?
salt, butter, cardamom.
And hope.
Exactly. And that's where you come in. Hope and love, which are so tightly intertwined. They'll stand over the body. You who live in this foul place, you who have crushed the hearts and souls of so many, to glory what you call art, what you call Britain. Show yourself to us. Wait, something's... Do you feel it? I'm so sorry. It's entering into you.
Ah!
What is your name?
You know my name.
I've given you all the holy symbols.
You think I can be vanquished so easily?
I thought you were gone forever. You left. Mary Berry.
I came back, didn't I? I came back stronger. I came back more determined. I came back because the Star Bakers never materialized.
You are no longer needed here. There are new hosts, new contestants, new judges.
No one will ever judge like I judged.
No, it's true. But I have the one thing that you do require, the one thing that you consider holy. Gin. Come, spirit.
I just happen to have a glass.
You always do.
I know. Fill it to the brim.
Oh no, I will not fill you. You will come and join your master. Come. 2 teaspoons of salt, 3 tablespoons of sugar, 2 pounds of flour, 1 pound of butter, mixed with cardamom.
Jeez Louise! You've got her inside like a genie in a bottle.
I had no idea that would work. It appears that I got the recipe correct.
Hey, she left a fancy glass. Can I keep it?
Certainly. Wait,
It's like a trophy.
I have an idea.
Yeah?
Take the vanilla. Just a little bit.
Right. Got it?
We've got some pomegranate juice.
Yeah.
Let's crack this open. Just get a few drops.
Got the vanilla in the glass, you want it?
Yes. And 12 pomegranate seeds.
Put them in.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now,
Little scarlet tears they are.
I think you know what to do. Pour it down his throat.
It will bring him back to life.
In a way.
Good enough. Let's give it a go.
I cannot watch.
Pardon my, posterior.
May God have mercy on both of our souls.
Whoa. He took it all down, he did. Hope it works. He was about to tell me something really important. Hey.
Hi.
You're sort of back.
I feel. I've got a soggy bottom.
Happens to the best of us.
And that is our show.
Thank you so much. Dan, you don't have a soggy bottom.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Diana.
That was such fun. Thank you. And thank you to our fabulous audience that gave us the suggestions of the Great British Bake Off and Supernatural.
Supernatural.
Our fabulous guests. Oh, I'm going to put my glasses on too. Let's get our fabulous guests back on the stage. Jill Eichmann and Marcus Sam, Shades of Grey.
Hi.
Yay! Oh, such a joy to have you on the show. Everybody would love to know how they can find you. So if they want to take a class with you or see a show that you're producing, how can they do that? They're so gracious.
I mean, Marcus at momentimprov.com is my email address, and momentimprov.com is a website that, there's classes and other things up there to do.
Sweet. Thank you so much, Marcus Sams and Jill Eichmann.
So yeah, you can email me too, Jill, Jill at Leela, Leela dash, like a hyphen, SF as in San Francisco.com. And then that's our website, leela-sf.com.
Awesome.
I will put links to both of those in the description down below once this has been edited and, the beginning trimmed off and put back on YouTube. So for those who are watching it after the show, links are down below.
Oh, thank you.
Your set was extraordinary.
Oh, you guys too. All the soggy bottoms. More soggy bottoms. More.
If you had a chance to look at the chat, people were like, oh, we waited so long. Gil Brennan put, I would say, more shades of greatness.
Oh. Gil with the words and the puns. I love it.
Well, it's been an absolute privilege. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you too.
And
thank you.
Dan, is there anything you'd like to share before we sign off?
It's just after Thanksgiving, so we are thankful for you, both for me, for Diana, for our guests, and for you as the audience. Thank you for joining us. We look forward to seeing you, I believe, one more time or two more times this year.
One more time.
When
our guest will be the amazing Famke Ramstead.
Woo!
Come back in 2 weeks.
Awesome.
That amazing awesomeness.
And then we're off for a week, and then we're going to be back in 2021. So we'll see you one more time, and then we'll see you in the future.
All right. Thanks so much, everybody. Good night.
Thank you. Bye.